Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
No ball, one strike.
First pitch, 107.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch.
Matt Vasgersian here.
Up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
One ball.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So bases are empty with one out now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Just getting started here on the south side in this one. And fouls this one off. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Lance McCullers will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 misses for the second ball, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. Set and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2 and 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Therefore it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So now here is Jose Abreu looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Anderson at second. Moncada is over at first with 1 away. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 on the way. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That's the beauty right with the heater.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Rounded down the third baseline. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Emo Jimenez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Alvarez flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact, and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
2-1 to count. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And with 2 away, we'll take a look at our playoff bracket. And obviously after tonight, one of these two teams will see their logo move on into that empty spot in the AL Championship Series. Which one will it be? Next to stand in is Yuli Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Forward. 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Up next, Cesar Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's low.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, who move to the third with no score. So here is Kyle Tucker, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jake Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, 1-1. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2.
Outside.
Lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And 0 now. Yohan Moncada will be next. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily. The throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Grounded to the right. A dive, but it's off his glove, and he'll reach first safely.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu, and they're runners at the corners now. Set, here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3 balls. No strikes.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Popped up. Bregman trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Emo Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. White Sox will strand 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 1-0 delivery.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner back. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Here's the 2-0. There goes Altuve. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in once again is Gavin Sheets, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball 2.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Sheets over at second. Hernandez at first, 1 gone. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So stepping in is Yohan Moncada, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up for the Astros, Kyle Tucker struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Jake Myers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Popped him up. Sheets has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 2-2. Here it is.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, 1-0.
Maldonado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon in the Windy City. It's now 3-0 Houston. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The batter will be Luis Robert. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And that's in there for strike one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the fifth inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
To the plate now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Two down, no one on base. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Garrett Crochet takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
For the White Sox, number 45. Garrett Crochet.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No!
The 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, here is Eloy Jimenez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Next, here is Gavin Sheets. Singled last time up. First delivery to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Base hit into right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Phil Maton, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Into the box now. Leury Garcia fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Grounded to first. Gurriel picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Ronaldo Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Carlos Correa. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Two now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just hung in there on that one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next to hit is Jake Myers, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That evens it up 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So the next to bat will be Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 0-1. Off well below the knees. Runners at the corners, two men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Altuve. He grounded out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. 1 run scores.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Jose Ruiz will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In now, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches and get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
4 runs here in this half inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it is on 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 7-0. Kendall Graveman will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Houston, number 31, Kendall Graveman.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest. Let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada fouled off. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Luis Robert.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Anderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Oh,
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the AB now. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. White Sox strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense, and that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
0-2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Tepera has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Gavin Sheets, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. To third. And there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Leury Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Michael Kopech enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So next to bat will be Jake Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next up is Martin Maldonado. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball. 2-1. 3 ball, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And stepping in, Jose Altuve. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Maldonado, a runner at first with 2 gone. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now to bat, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Yohan Moncada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yohan Moncada. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Myers is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So now to the plate, Luis Robert. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Whitesox, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.